What's going on, guys? Welcome back. Something a little different this afternoon. I'm heading fly fishing. This is the second time I broke the fly rod out this year. The first time my brother and I tried the same spot we're going to right now, and it was just way too high. We checked the water level before we left and it said it was good. By the time we got here, they had raised it like 2,000 CFS, so it was unfishable. So we're gonna try some fly fishing. I'm gonna be looking for some brown trout primarily. There is some salmon in here, we catch them once in a while. There is some brook trout, catch them once in a while. Picked up a nice one in here last year. I got one that was right around 19 inches, so there are some good fish in here. And it looks like my brother just had a bite over here. So we're gonna get after him, see if we can catch some fish. And I forgot my net. I gotta go grab that real quick. Yeah, we'll get this one first. The upper one? Yeah, we'll hit the upper one. So my brother just stuck a little smallmouth. There are a bunch of smallmouth in here too. I'm not going to be focusing on them, at least I'm not anyway. But there are some good smallmouth in this river. Have to do a little bit of rock hopping to get where we're going. Alright, here we are. This is where I stuck that 19-inch brown last year. The thing almost sucked me over the falls there. What I'm going to be throwing is a kind of an elk hair caddis with an olive body. Just put a little bit of floating on it. Caught a few salmon out of this hole too. Looks like maybe we're about 500 CFS higher than I'd like to fish this, but should get some fish out of it, hopefully. A lot of bugs out already, which is good. Things like to hang right on the edge of this fall here. Oh, yep, little fish. Little fish came up for it. Little one came up for it. Yeah, like a little trout in there. Looks like a little brown. He's rolled on it twice. Right on this current break. Right there, that's where that fish has been hitting. Come on, hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it. Doesn't look like he wants it a third time. This spot's hard to fish because there's so many currents coming that it really sucks your line around. Oh, nice fish in there. I just had a nice one roll on me. I mean, I hooked my shorts. No. Alright, so I had a nice fish roll over there. He just didn't get the fly, but it's a nice fish. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, fish, hit it again, hit it again.
How far over?
Just about where I am there. Fish jumped right here, right beside me. Yeah, this fish rising right here, right in front of me.
Yeah, what's the line?
Oh, he got it. He got it. Fish on. Yep.
Oh, salmon.
Nice salmon. I saw this guy come up like twice, right next to me here.
Oh, there's another one in there actually.
Oh.
Just went on my line.
Nice. Yeah, that's a nice salmon.
Oh,
Yep,
up.
yeah, we're doubled up. That looks like a trout.
Yep. Oh God. What's this one in?
Salmon?
Yep.
Nice. All right.
You good with yours? You want to try to get him in that?
Now get yours first. If he pops off, that's fine.
Double up.
Nice. Little salmon. My brother's little salmon. If mine pops off here,
Oh, no, that's perfect.
if mine pops off, I'm going to consider it a catch.
Still got my fly too. Perfect.
Wow, this thing is digging. All right, you ready? Yep. No, that's fine. Take your time. Yeah, that doesn't happen very often. There we go. Nice salmon. Okay, want to hold it up real quick? I'm going to do just a quick release on this guy. I'm not even really going to touch him.
Just gonna throw that back in there.
I'm going to try my best to not even touch this fish. Oh yeah, he's off. All right, we're gonna drop him back in. There he goes. Perfect releases. My brother's popped off and mine came off in the net. We came out of this little shallow pool here. This is just a fairly heavy current. Fairly heavy current, rocky bottom. I want this fish over there. That was a nice fish. Well, I'm gonna try one more. I'm gonna try a sinking lure to this fish over here, then we can hit the bottom one. No, I know that one hit literally like 10 feet away from me twice. I mean, he didn't hit. He surfaced twice.
Oh, that same one?
What, just have a hit over there?
Well, no, just the one that I saw.
Oh.
Surface.
No, I mean it was a big splash. I mean a big fish.
I can't believe right next to that rock right on.
It's a hard eddy to fish. As soon as your lure hit it, it flies out. Oh yeah, he's on. First, oh, he dropped it. He dropped it. That is a good fish in there. He hit.
Hit the sinking one right off, huh?
Yep.
What was it?
It's a stonefly nymph.
No shake.
Hit that black stonefly nymph. As soon as that hit the water, that fish was on it.
I just saw one point.
That's right where I missed it on the dry fly.
Oh, I want that one right there. It's gonna be a tough one to get out of the current.
Oh, you got it. You got it.
Come on.
Yeah, he got it. Yep, perfect.
You got it.
Another salmon.
Look at that.
I had just turned away. He landed that right where that fish was feeding, and that looks like it's another small salmon.
Little guy, but
Yeah, just a little salmon, but
it's fun.
perfect. Both him and I were about 5 feet off of that, and he landed right on it. Perfect cast and got him. All right, I'm gonna try one of these caddis emergers here. These caddis pupas. All right, I'm gonna try this caddis pupa. It's gonna be the last fly. It's gonna be the last fly I'm casting to this big fish over here. I've missed twice. It's a difficult line to fish because there's so many kind of lines that's pulling you. All right, that's right where he is. Yeah, no, that's a nice fish. I have to give him a break though. Want to head down? All right, we're changing location. Going down river a little ways.
Okay.
Yeah, little roll. Yeah, we can head down. A little too much chop right here. Fish? Smallmouth? Say, look like a smallmouth. Could be a brown. Ah, little smallmouth. Not exactly what we're after. Still fun to catch though. Risky maneuver there. Huh? Surprisingly, nothing in that little eddy there. Normally that's a good spot. I think I saw a fish surface right in front of me. Not 100% sure it was a fish, but could have just been the way my lenses picked up the light reflecting off the water, but it looked like fish surface pretty much right in front of me. Yep, oh, little fish. Little fish. Probably a little brown. So that was the fish that surfaced. That fish hit right where oh yeah, one swirled underneath it. Alright, so this fish is definitely hungry. Alright, so this fish hit right where I thought I saw that fish swirl. And I just cast it in again and a fish swirled under my fly here, so that fish is definitely feeding, but he didn't want it a second time, so I'm gonna throw in a different fly and see if I can get him. I'm gonna go that same route. I'm gonna try hitting him with a stonefly nymph. Alright, see if he wants a sinking fly. Nope, he did not. I may have been a little too far out. This fish is all over everything I'm throwing. He's just not committing to it. He's looking at everything I'm throwing at him. Alright, let's try another one. He was interested in the stonefly nymph, but he just wouldn't commit to it. So we're gonna try maybe a caddis pupa, caddis nymph. So third fly I'm throwing at this little fish here. It's not a big fish, but he's certainly hungry. Alright, nothing on that little guy. I'm gonna go back to a dry fly. Well, once in a while you can pick a bass up in here. Yeah, little guy, little bass. Little tiny guy. It's amazing how much they fight on these little rods though. This little ultralight smallmouth feels like a tank on these. Just a little guy. Fun on the fly rod though. But I always cast a few times at these little pools because once in a while you can pick up like a 12-inch smallmouth in here. The 12-inch smallmouth on a fly rod is a blast. Alright, I'm going to head back up to where we caught them salmon. My brother's going to fish down here for a couple minutes and he's going to meet me back up here. So I'm going to head up here and see if I can get that big fish again. Probably a big brown sitting there. That's where I always get my browns, is pretty much right there in that current. For some reason they love that little current channel there. I'm going to try this guy here. Not exactly sure what it's called. Something I tied up on my own. Just a black fly body with some black deer hair for a tail and probably like a partridge wing of some sort. I prefer to use a lighter colored fly just for the sighting convenience, but I actually do really well on black flies here. And this guy really doesn't float well. Get a couple casts before this guy is pretty much submerged, so it's not a primary fly that I use often. Alright, that's right where that fish is. Nothing there. Cast up a little higher. Tied them light wings on it just because it's just light enough that I can actually see it. Oh, just had a fish come up for it. Come on, hit it again, hit it again, hit it again. Ah, hit me again. That's the second time that fish has hit me. Alright, I hate to leave this spot, but it's just such a small spot that we've casted to so many times. The fish are feeding here, but they're just not taking anything that we've thrown to them. So I'm going to relocate. My brother's still down at that other spot, and I'm going to go try another area. Alright, we do have a fish in here feeding. I'm going to get my line out of the way. I'm going to try to... Oh, we had one right here too. Very easily could be bass in here, but... There's a fish that fed right on that right there. Oh, yeah, he's on it. Oh, yeah, he swirled at it. Couldn't see what it was, but something definitely swirled at it. Another fish. I'm not sure if this was a different one. It's just about where this other fish fed. Yep, he's on. Oh, man. All right, this fish is still feeding over here. So I'm going to try throwing a black fly at it. Maybe I'll try a mosquito. Let's try this mosquito. Changed my mind. I'm going to try this mosquito I tied up. Brother got one over there. Not sure how big it is. Says it's a brown trout. Got a little fish feeding in here, but I just can't hit him right. He's feeding right in this eddy line. I'm right on top of him right now. Nothing. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, he let go. That felt like a nice fish. That fish was bigger than I thought it was. That was like a 16-inch fish. That's a different... Yep, you got it. Oh, man. Just jumped over it. It's getting dark enough that I really can't see my fly. I'm kind of just going towards the rises of the fish that I know are in the general area I'm casting to. Alright, folks. Hope you enjoyed that short little fly fishing video. I really intended on getting more of them throughout the season, but just the way the river's been, I haven't been able to get to where I like to fish because it's been too high. But we didn't do too bad this evening. We got into some decent fish. Surprisingly, not much of a hatch this evening. So there's really not much to match up to what the fish are feeding on. Normally there's like swarms of hatches through here, but surprisingly there was nothing this evening. So we're going to wrap it up here. We'll see you guys in the next one.